Which of the following cranial nerves is not involved in the sensation of taste? A. The vagus nerve, cranial nerve 10. B. The trigeminal nerve, cranial nerve 5. C. The glossopharyngeal nerve, cranial nerve 9. D. The facial nerve, cranial nerve 7. The answer is B. The trigeminal nerve, cranial nerve 5. The sensation of taste is carried to the brainstem by 3 cranial nerves, the facial nerve, CN7, the glossopharyngeal nerve, CN9, and the vagus nerve, CN10. The facial and glossopharyngeal nerves both communicate sensation from the tongue, while the vagus nerve transmits sensory information from the epiglottis. The trigeminal nerve, CN5, is not directly involved in the sensation of taste, though there is evidence that it is involved in the senses of heat and coolness experienced while eating spicy or minty foods. In addition to the tongue, epiglottis, and pharynx, taste receptors are located in which of the following organs? A. The testicle. B. The pancreas. C. The lung. D. All of these are correct. The answer is D. All of these are correct. In addition to the taste receptors in the mouth and pharynx, taste receptors are located in many other areas of the body. These including the lung, which has taste receptors for bitter flavors, possibly as a mechanism to protect against airborne toxins, the pancreas, the small intestine, the stomach, the brain, and the testis. While the function of taste receptors in the testes is not well known, some research indicates that testicular taste receptors may play an important role in male fertility. Which of the following tastes is not associated with a G-protein coupled receptor? A. Bitter. B. Salty. C. Umami. D. Sweet. The answer is B. Salty. Sweet, umami, and bitter taste are all correlated with receptors for guanine nucleotide binding proteins, also known as G-proteins. Taste bud receptors that transmit information about saltiness are triggered by sodium ion channels in the cell wall. Which of the following is not a form of lingual papillae? A. Stratified. B. Foliate. C. Circumvallate. D. Fungiform. The answer is A. Stratified. The 4 types of lingual papillae are fungiform, mushroom-shaped, filiform, thread-like, circumvallate, and foliate. Filiform papillae are the most numerous, covering the majority of the anterior 2/3 of the tongue. Fungiform papillae are scattered along the surface of the tongue, but are more concentrated on the tip and sides of the tongue. Foliate papillae are located on the sides and back of the tongue, and circumvallate papillae are the large, round papillae visible in a row on the posterior aspect of the tongue, just anterior to the foramen secum and sulcus terminalis. Which of the following triggers sour taste receptors in taste buds? A. Sodium ions. B. Glutamate. C. Hydrogen ions. D. Gustdusen. The answer is C. Hydrogen ions. Sour flavor taste bud receptors are triggered in the presence of hydrogen ions, thus acidic foods often have a sour taste. Sodium triggers receptors for salty flavor, while glutamate and gustdusen, a guanine nucleotide binding protein, or G protein, are associated with umami, sweet, and bitter flavors.